All right, here we are with Ashes Without Number, a post-nuclear role-playing game, Season 1, Episode 5. We're in April 2025. My name is Devin. I am the facilitator, and with me today we have...
Peter as Rand, the Rhine assassin.
Will playing Rugged Man, Cowboy Mechanic.
Weirdness Magnets playing Harold, the old Rhine soldier.
And Zane's playing Sergeant Ricardo, the veteran soldier.
All right, gang, recap for us all what the gist is. What's the dealio?
We infiltrate the military base, and it turned out that the walls are there to keep people in, not keep people out.
Standard wall behavior.
Yeah, in the end, it seems that the place was being held by some lunatic runners, some mutant guy eating people. Everyone there.
Old world operators from the eugenics wars.
Yeah.
Zet and Korg made their appearance yet again. You may know them from Fellowship Star Wars game and also the Entertainment Complex.
Entertainment Complex, Fellowship Star Wars, Atlantis Zero when that eventually comes out. I think Korg and Zet. Do they show up in Exalted at all?
Not yet.
Not yet. Fair enough. They've been in other things, I'm almost certain.
Yeah, the good old character cycle.
Big mean, big dumb, small mean.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, the camp is a nightmare. What's your plan for getting in, dog?
Well, we were talking about finding some coder drone, like, looking around a little drone to send to base and say people, hey, come.
Well,
Hey guys, we have a situation here. We have plenty of drones to take care of, and we'd like that. What do we call those? Who's that pacifist character of ours?
Yeah,
The
Dr.
homunculus?
yeah,
Homunculus, yes.
Lady Docent.
Yes, docent.
Mm-hmm.
Docent. We need backup. This is not something that we can handle on our own, so we need to go get the heavies and bring them in and say, this is a nightmare. We need your help.
This is a nightmare, but also it's a rescue operation because most people don't want to be here, and the only opposition is animals, cyborgs, robots, drones, and two mean operators.
All right. Docent, Indrid Cold, and Acerin will come on up. You know, it's going to take them a bit of time, but, you know, they're better at kind of navigating this. They have a little more experience. And so the three of them will eventually meet you at some outer base camp from the military base.
Oh, perfect. That was the big thing I'd be worrying about, because like I did the math. It took us roughly 2 days to get here over scrubland. So that's like if 2 days of travel, 10 hours a day, that's like 100 kilometers.
Yeah, they go a lot faster because they take the road, and Docent's in power armor and can just run.
Okay. Perfect.
They cycle a core out. I think they have a pretty good fuel run on that thing. Like I think it has its own energy repeater or something that upgrades the battery life. So, what's your plan? You have 3 assets on hand. They brought the rocket launcher with one rocket as well.
Wonderful. So that rocket launcher, I think, might be a better. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a better use to crack the can that Zet is in?
Well, we are not sure whether Zet is in that can, and knowing that he's an operator that wants to mess with people, he definitely is in that can, probably. Because the first place he'd go looking, therefore he's not there.
Acerin puts up her hand.
No.
Yes?
Okay. Good. You've already deferred authority to me. So, the rocket launcher should be the rock to scissors the drone. The Gatling gun drone, the laser drone.
Yes.
The drone that will kill every single one of you before you can think of how bad it was to not use the missile launcher on it.
Yes.
There are 2 drones.
Well, figure it out. 2 birds with 1 stone exists for a reason. You're people who use hammers. Nail some stuff down.
All right. Yes, we need a rocket to eliminate at least one of the drones.
I can take care
How
of that.
many?
I can guarantee a rocket hit with that.
How many drones are we talking about again?
2 flyers and 2 scorpoids on the ground.
Okay, 4.
The more important to get rid of is the active flying drones. So yeah, we can start thinking about the ground drones with ourselves.
Okay.
We need to. So how are you gonna breach in and crack the place open?
Oh,
Front door.
Injured
Some
Cold points to the power armor that Docent's currently stepping out of. It has a siege buster on the right arm. It's the equivalent of a bunch of C4 sledgehammering right up against a wall in the shaped charge explosion. It'll crack through most any military grade armor.
Yeah, we.
So in that case, why don't me and Runt take a good Overwatch spot, provide Guardian Angel, while the rest of you guys knock on the door. As soon as that drone rears its ugly head, I can take it out of the sky, or at least hit it with a rocket. And then Scorpoids, Docent, can you handle those?
Yes.
Bitchin'. All right. So obviously, like, the drones are one of the big things we worry about. But Acerin, are you familiar with Korg and Zet? I mean, they seem like contemporaries of yours.
Yeah, I did a few runs with them. The best praise I can give to them is I did many operations where I had my pick of operators due to how much better I was than most people. And if Korg and Zet were on that list, and this operation required a fair amount of violence, I would always pick them over whoever else was available.
Ooh.
Sounds like a fun duo.
Yes. Fun indeed. It's not their fault. It's, one's an orc, one's a troll. Deficiencies in the program that made them.
Yeah, progress of their time.
Exactly.
They're heavies. What is... Obviously, we know what Korg can do. What's Zet's area of expertise?
I don't think you know what Korg can do. I don't think you've seen Korg in a fight, but Zet is a decker. He controls drones. These drones you're dealing with are his drones. He, if he had enough time, would have probably set up traps, turrets. I see there's turrets they're disassembling on the roof there. He'd probably want those back up and running one day. But not a lot of internet for him to hack anymore. Not a lot of decking to do. So he'll probably stick to drones or whatever foxhole or sniper outpost or escape tunnel he has. He's like a rat.
He's likely controlling those drone dogs.
Probably. Getting a good enough decker, they can split their focus pretty mightily. And Zet was a good enough decker.
How close is he to Korg? Like, is he gonna do what he can to protect him, or if Korg goes down, he's just gonna cut his losses?
Difficult to say. But I have a fair understanding that Korg and Zet have spent the last 100 or so years with only themselves for company, so it could be anyone's game.
Yeah.
So you're almost making it sound like Korg is the biggest threat out there, even more so than the drone.
Well, Zet will probably die if you cut his throat. Korg doesn't die if you put a bullet through his head. He doesn't use a lot of his brain, and what's left of it is covered in metal. That boy just keeps going. If you've noticed, his skin has those growths on them. Those are dermal plating naturally spinning out from his calcium deposits into a sort of lattice armor weave. He naturally is built for durability and heavy labor. They built the Troll. The Troll project was to make a resupplyable kind of batch of heavy weapon platform soldiers, so you didn't have to deploy such heavy material with support equipment. One guy with a Gatling gun or something,
Yeah. Nemesis. super soldier, basically.
I wouldn't say super. I would say affordable and achievable soldier.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a heavy. He's a one-man breacher.
Oh, yes.
Heavy on the cheap.
Even among my fellow operatives, he had quite the kill count.
Oh boy.
Well, all right. Well, shall we go? I mean, we can talk this to death, or we can get her done.
Mm-hmm.
Once we clear out the field, I could probably start to try to locate Zet. You do remember I'm psychic, right? I have clairvoyance.
Yes.
I can dowsing rod for him.
Perfect.
I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to stay as far away from this fight as possible.
Yeah, break the wall, play the sirens, get the warning for everyone to breach out and leave the place.
Yes.
Open the door and
people will do that.
Yeah, open the door and safeguard the people who are fleeing.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's coming up to go time. And yeah, Injured Cold will try to act as cover for as many of the other smaller drones as possible to draw fire when it gets too hot.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try and see if he can kind of stake out where Zed is, or if he can find a way around Korg. Like, not around as in avoid him, around as in like neutralize him without having to go to a slug match.
Yeah, because Indrid probably is not going to be taking on Korg one-on-one. Unless maybe he can.
He doesn't want to have to.
That's fair.
Nobody wants to.
Yeah, he doesn't wanna.
No, I don't blame him.
Nope.
All right. Well, in that case,
no one wants to fight a bear. You just sometimes end up fighting a bear.
Oh, yeah, that's why they got here so fast. Acerin has sudden warning, which allows them to know if they're going to be ambushed or unexpectedly harmed or whatever. And it doesn't happen a lot, but it happens enough that they were able to get here super fast by just avoiding all of that.
Did they bring the automatic rifle?
What was special about it?
Automatic rifle?
Yeah.
It's like it's a saw, basically. 2d8, 200, 400 range.
Where did you get that from?
We got it from the police office. It's one of those like special finds there.
They weren't able to modify it for stun damage, so they didn't bring it.
Oh, fair enough.
All right.
They just didn't have the time. They didn't think they would come up by now.
Eventually, we'll start bringing that along because suppressive fire is.
They all agree.
Yeah. Prepare later to rain rubber on people.
Yeah, like they just couldn't because docent. They got to kind of walk that line.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you start this brawl?
I think run.
Started by go on.
Run. Do you want to take up kind of a spot nearby, overlooking, just so that you and I can kind of be the long range support, providing cover? Because we both have combat rifles and pretty decent shots. Or not combat rifles, just regular rifles. But if we can get a good sniping zone,
I guess we could do that. I was thinking that we could open it by shooting down the drone as it's like trying to go down to the hangar, so that maybe it jumps up the other drone from lifting off.
Good idea. Wait for the drone to start coming down, because the range on the rocket launcher is a lot. I think it's got a range of 2 kilometers to 4 kilometers.
So there's a thing here. You are trying two different things. One, you're trying to kill a drone. One, you're trying to hit the drone hangar and try to take both of them out at once at the switchover. These are not the same rules. You can either try to attack one drone to destroy it, or you can try to get them all at once. But if you miss getting all of them at once, then both drones are going to be active at the same time.
Should we go for the sure kill for the aerial drone and then deal with the Scorps?
Well, I can guarantee a hit with the rocket launcher.
Well, it's up to you, I guess. About whether you want to go for double or nothing.
Yeah,
figure
the
I
compromise. I think the best compromise is let one of the drones land and hit the other as soon as it's lifting.
Yeah, as it's
So like
lifting.
the first drone starts to go into repair mode, so it has to at least warm up, maybe buy you a few rounds.
Pretty
Yep.
much.
Yeah.
Plausible.
Sounds good.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So that's going to be what starts this. You're going to wait for the drones to start to land, then you're going to open fire, and then that's when you're all going to kind of go on in.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Like it.
Basically
All right,
waiting for shift change.
All right. Docent waits in the armor powered off until like it all starts to come together so they can quickly power on and start running towards the wall. Who's coming with her on the wall?
Me.
Okay. So yeah, after a time, probably doesn't matter what time of day, one of the flying drones starts to come down towards that drone bay, and it's going to it opens up to like land inside. There's like airlocks for it, and then after a while, the airlock opens up, and another drone starts to come out.
Do it.
All right. Firing 3. So that'd normally be a miss. However, I'm going to use my veteran's luck to turn that into an automatic hit.
Sick.
So roll good damage.
That is 3d10 plus. We're already starting strong. So my bonus with this is Dex plus shoot. So 24 damage, and then I will roll.
Funny enough, 24 damage is the maximum of health a Voltron can have. It has 3 hit dice.
Oh, because I
Nice.
on the trauma dice.
It dies. I don't know what to tell you. You killed it.
Yeah.
One Voltron droid down.
And the rocket launcher has been used.
Yeah, you can drop it.
Yep.
Docent runs towards the wall and uses the siege fist on it. So fist goes back, goes into wall. A bunch of like metal like clamps onto the wall around the fist, like it's creating like a socket. And there's just a shaped charge going off, blowing a hole right in front of her. You got a man-sized hole straight through the wall into the base.
Punch man.
Yeah, she'll move inside. Who else is with her that moves inside?
Ricardo is going in.
Okay.
I'll go in with them as well.
All right. So I guess roll initiative now.
Okay. What's the initiative roll? Is it D8 or?
I think it's a D8, yeah.
So that's 4 plus 2, 6.
Oh, does no one else roll?
No, it's
just
one per group.
highest.
Oh, and how much did you get?
6.
Okay, well, I rolled a 2, so I didn't get a 6. So you guys have the advantage. You fucking spooked it all up so much, no one's acting yet.
Okay. What's on the battlefield? Could you put those NPCs in the battle sheet?
Pardon?
Should we pause for that?
Not really. I'm just going to add them real quick. I'm not going to duplicate their stats because they don't matter. So wait, no, that's characters, not NPCs. God damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cyber dogs. Wait, 1, 2, 3. There's only 4. Boo. And 2 Scorpoids. Boop, boop, and a Voltron, which is now triangulating the rocket launcher's position.
Oh boy.
Womp, womp.
Yeah. Oh, I guess.
How far would you say the Voltron is from us?
Let me see what its weapon range is. That'll give us the real answer. It doesn't tell you the weapons range. That's stupid. What's a laser gun's or laser rifle range?
It is laser rifle 300 to 500
Feet, meters. Is that a lot? I think 300 meters is a lot.
So it is out of range, like the even the short range is the longer than our rifles typically.
Yeah.
We can still hit it at long range.
Okay. If it's at like you guys can hit at long range.
With a rifle, because a rifle has 200 meters short range, 400 meters long range.
Oh, okay. So yeah, all right. It'll stay at the most inconvenient range possible, and it's going to probably gun one of you down. Who had the rocket launcher? Who's visible where the rocket launcher came from?
Well, I mean,
Rugged man.
depends. Yeah, it would be me, but depends on how far away I was, because the rocket launcher has a range of 2 kilometers.
Fair enough.
I mean, you probably want to be within the rifle range, so probably 200 meters out.
Yeah.
Because you won't be huffing it for. Yeah.
I think it's going to move and shoot you.
Okay. Because and then would we still have cover? Because I figured Runt and I would have picked cover, a nice overlooking shot
Sure.
building. Okay.
All the cover you could want.
Perfect.
Who's next? Or I mean, like, who wants to go? You guys want to go? These guys are going to start coming at you.
Yeah. I'm going to the closest cyber dog since they're kind of fastest, and I'm already screaming, "Everyone here!
Today's the day.
Freedom for all!"
All right. People are already scrambling just around and away from things. So your move. What do you do?
Yeah. So yeah.
What's the AC?
Their AC is 13.
1d20. So
Everything
I'll
else.
flourish a bit and go for. Let me see again the name of thing. For Spark of Brilliance, stab.
Ooh.
What does it do?
It changed my skill level for stab to 4.
Nice.
So I'm pretty much combat mode.
All right. Kill.
Yeah. And I'm going to shove a sword to a dog's head.
Do it.
One. Plus 20.
Ooh. That's not bad. Yeah, that hits it definitely. Tell us about the damage.
1d. One. 5.
5 damage? Oh, that's a shame. All right, you bring 1 down from 8 to 3.
Well, did you add your strength to it or your dex?
Yeah.
Then you got to roll trauma.
How'd you come to that damage?
Yeah, I didn't add strength, so it's actually 6.
And then you also get to roll your trauma with that.
My trauma dice, it's
Should be a D8, I want to say.
Yep.
Trauma dice. I think they just have a trauma threshold of 6+.
2.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, so 6 damage. It goes to 2.
Perfect. All right. You injured one nearly mortally. Who's next?
Well, if no one's volunteering, then I guess if you say that the Voltron drone is in the air, I guess Rand will be shooting at it, I guess, in the long range.
Do it.
Okay.
That Voltron droid is a threat.
Definitely is. Okay, I rolled 16 plus 5, so that's 21 to hit, so that hits it. I rolled 3 damage and 8 trauma dice. Does it have a trauma rating or
does it have a trauma rating? It does have a trauma rating. No, it doesn't. Never
It is
mind.
a machine. Machines don't bleed.
Yeah, no trauma for the machine.
Heavy weapons can do traumatic injuries to drones and robots. Rifles probably not going to hit that threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, In that case, I do 5 damage then, rather than times 3. Womp.
Oh no,
Phew,
guys. You can do enough damage to end this, right? Looking at the hit points in play here.
I hope so.
We'll see.
Maybe.
All right. I'm going to step in and just start yelling, today's a good day to die. And immediately, I'm going to go for the dog that's already wounded. Just finish that off. I run at it, pull out the other sword, general, and swing. How's a 17 do?
Yeah, their AC is only 13.
Perfect. So with 17, now do I go straight for the damage first and then trauma dice? Because might as well.
Roll them at the same time.
See?
Yeah, just roll damage.
Yeah, it's going to die anyways.
Tell me if you get 8.
Okay, so it's now because I haven't done this system yet. This is actually the first game I actually managed to make. I want to just clarify. It's the dice plus your modifier plus the base attack roll, or no?
I don't think the base attack roll comes into play, does it?
What are you talking damage?
Wait.
The attack bonus. Sorry. The
Attack bonus is going to be half your level unless you have on target. Plus,
yeah, and that's for damage, right? Or is that for hitting?
Okay, so to hit is half your level. So to hit is half level unless you have on target, which is full level. But other than it's half level plus skill plus modifier.
To hit. He's talking about damage.
Damage is just modifier unless you have a specific foci.
There you go.
Okay, so just modifier then. Perfect. That's just 10 straight damage.
I would recommend attacking a live dog.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Perfect. A dog. That was a sword. Yeah, you just wreck one of those cyber dogs. Just dismantle it.
Straight up beheading.
Yeah. That's how that goes. Who's next?
Am I allowed to take a shot here?
Yeah. I mean, Did you go yet? No.
Well, I used the rocket launcher.
No. Then we rolled initiative, so it's a new turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at the Voltron then.
With what?
Rifle.
Okay.
2 miss.
Oh.
Yep. Womp womp.
All right then. Indrid Cold. Let's see if he can line up a shot and put down some of these guys. Where's his character sheet? I had it over here. Where are you, Cold? There he is. Okay, so where's that rolly guy? It's 1d20 for attack, or is it 2d6? What's attack again?
1d20.
Thank God. Can never remember. The dice change sometimes. There's d8s and d20s and 2d6s.
Thank you, Osar.
Right. Okay, that's a hit, and then it's 1d12. So yeah, pop. There goes the Voltron.
Awesome.
Nice.
He does 14 damage to it.
Burst fire.
Yeah, I don't even think he burst fire. I just think he hit it real good with a combat rifle.
Perfect.
Yeah, you see that thing go up like it's been hitting one of its air intakes, like to make it hover, and it just detonates and crashes into the ground in the base.
Perfect. So both Voltrons are down. Awesome.
Yeah, a bit of a miracle. Docent will. What does that power armor let me do again? Did I buy gas attacks? No. I'm gonna get the floodlights. Sure. All right, she'll engage the floodlights to give a -2 penalty to hit her while things are attacking. It just blinds people. And then it's going to shoot that wounded cyber dog. It's going to hit. That thing's dead. Okay, that just leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 drones, and then Korg. Does anyone else have turns?
I think we all went.
Okay, 2 cyber dogs on the power armor because it's the most big, obvious thing around. Oh my God, can they even hit that? That's so high. What do cyber dogs have to hit? Oh my God, that's so low. Okay. Pardon?
What's the AC to hit?
I think her AC is like 20 in that power armor.
Okay,
Nope.
well,
Nope. Okay, that's
still
those two
worth a
cyber dogs. Scorpoids. Alrighty. So who else is on the battlefield? Who is visible?
Well, I am on the ground.
So Rocketman and Harold.
Same.
But you guys are up in buildings away from the base, aren't you? Like in sniper positions?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So who's in the base right now with Docent?
Yeah.
That would be Harold.
All right. Harold and Docent get a score point on them. Oh, Ricardo's there? Ricardo gets one too.
Yep.
All right. The Scorpoids go after one of you each. They get 3 attacks?
Oh boy.
What? Shit. All right. Okay. One is a
Kevin
stinger, I
Crawford.
think.
Yeah, the risk is calculated, but I'm bad at math.
Two are melee stingers, and the third one's a laser tail, I think. Is that how that works? God damn it, Kevin. Where are the robots? Robots, Scorpoid, blah, 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 blah.
Scorp.
Yeah, they got a stinger that can hit 10 meters. Perfect. All right, so they're going to sting you. They will blind you. +5 to hit. Do not get hit by that stinger. All right, what's your AC, Ricardio?
13.
That's a hit. My God. And Harold.
18.
That is also a hit. 15 and a 16. They got a +5 to hit.
Oh, boy.
But no, oh shit, trauma dice. Oh my God. Oh no.
boy.
You guys have. Tell me.
Round target 7.
They rolled D6s on trauma.
If Harold and Ricardo are rocking 7s, then they're safe.
Are you rocking 7s?
Yes.
Target? Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I don't think even on a 6 they could do you in. All right, you're good.
All right.
You're good. Wait, do I only roll
Thank you,
trauma on
Armory.
a? Do I only roll a trauma on a critical?
Nope. Trauma is just every hit.
One
And
hit.
20 is just an auto hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, sick. Well, you don't get ×3 damage, which is what would have happened.
Thankfully.
Instead, you each get a sane, normal 7 and 2 damage. So 7 to Harold, 2 to the other guy.
All right.
How much
Okay.
HP did Harold have? Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're so squishy.
Oh my
I'm
God.
down to 5.
This is going bad fast. And then Korg starts running out of the building. He won't reach you guys this turn, but he is running full tilt towards that power armor. What does he have in his hand? What's in his pockets is? Nothing's in his pockets is because his biceps split open for body blades to come out on each arm like big giant meat cleavers.
Oh boy.
Thing.
Oh, he
Out
has
of
a
curiosity, for Korg, did you max out the mutations, or is this for like cyberpunk stats?
I just built an operator who was a troll.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a shotgun in the other arm too. So shotgun in one hand, cleaver arm in another, running straight towards you. That'll be his
Absolutely
turn.
cyberpunk.
So back to the top of the round. Zet has taken no action. You can visually observe.
Oh boy.
I guess running.
Your guys' turn. Who goes first? Who does what?
I guess a round will open by shooting one of the scorpoids.
Probably a good idea.
As well. Yeah. That's I have +5 to hit. That's 17, so barely goes. That's 6 damage to a scorpoid, so that's half its health.
Hurrah! One of them's at half. Yes. Fuck yeah.
All right.
Huzzah. Phew.
Next.
I will take the shot at the Scorpoid that Peter
Is
just
injured.
rolled 19. That is a +4. So that's a 23. That's a hit. And 10 + 5. 10 damage.
Gone and gone.
Boom.
One scorpoid left. You guys are lightning striking this.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just going to wail on it with the sword.
Go, Harold.
Let's see how this goes.
Your general sword.
That's
The General Lee.
Yep, that's a 10 plus 5, 15. Does not meet the
No.
AC. But I put all my feats into dealing shock damage.
Hell
So
yeah.
Even though I missed, I do straight let me just 5 damage anyway from shock.
Hell yeah.
My shock damage is amazing.
All right,
know
that score point's going down. Who is next?
I'm
Shock
going for
have
the
any
other
like
one.
AC?
He's got,
Like, what's that AC in the shock?
Or anyways, I'm going for
My shock. So for the feat or the foci, shocking assault level 1 lowers their enemy's target AC to 10 for treating AC for shock damage.
Yeah.
So
Yummy.
it doesn't matter how high it is for me. I do shock damage either way.
Awesome.
Anyways, I'm going for the other score point.
There's only one score point. It has 7 hit points.
17 to the roll. And let's go for the damage. 10 plus 1. How?
Oh no. What'd you get?
Wait, I got a 2.
no, you rolled 1d10, but it's 1d8 for a melee weapon.
It's
1d10 is your... No, 1d10 is... I don't know why you rolled 1d10.
1d10's the damage for the
TL4 sword does 1d10 damage.
I stand
plus
corrected.
1 for my strength.
So okay, 2. Yeah.
Well, what's your shock? Because that's minimum.
Well,
It
yeah,
has,
shock's the minimum, so that's actually a good point.
yeah, it has a shock of 3.
But that's for AC 15. This is AC 16. Do you have anything to account for that?
Yep.
Ooh.
No, shock is still... If you hit, it's still... Shock is still the minimum damage.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. 3. So 3 plus strength.
No, that's it.
Okay, just 3.
Yep.
3 damage.
All right, it's down to 4. Who's next?
I think that's all of us.
4 of us, so it's the NPCs.
Yes, the score point is going to go for max HP.
Our NPCs, so
Oh yeah, injured cold and stuff. All right. Let's see what we do here. Injured cold's going to try and pick off that score point for y'all.
thank you, Ingrid Cold.
All right. Let's see what he's got up for today. A 1. Wow. Does anyone have like a reroll power? Should he have a reroll power? Does he have a reroll power?
Does he have veteran's luck?
I didn't really give him any feats. Because I'm not writing down 1,000 things at once, but he probably does have that if he's a melee character, if he's like a murder character. So yeah, he can automatically hit?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that then. What is damage on his weapon? 1d12 plus 3. Good God. What the hell was his weapon to do that? Oh my God, 15 damage. All right, that's it for the Scorpoid.
Completely destroyed.
Scorpoid,
Yeah, the
gone.
sport.
Let's see what we got here. Is there a way to hit more than one person? No, unfortunately. So, yeah, all right. Docent will combat shotgun one of those dogs. What's her to hit? Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. Man, these dice rolls we have to enter the numbers. Great. I wish there's just like a button beside them. All right, that's a hit. Hey, 8 damage. All right, bye-bye. One of the cyber dogs is gone. That makes it the last remaining cyber dog's turn. It's going to go for Ricardo.
All right.
What's your AC, Ricardo? I'm going to roll
13.
Oh boy. The squishes of us all.
I rolled a 16. Yeah. So the dog just, it's going to clamp onto you and try to kill you. What does the dog do for damage? A measly 1d6. It doesn't even do trauma.
Wow.
Yeah. What a world.
Are you using the stats for regular dogs or like the?
No, I'm using the Cyberdog stat block. I don't know where I got it from. I just have it.
Anyways, roll for it.
I'm rolling right now. It doesn't have trauma. The weapon doesn't do trauma. It's just not a trauma weapon, it seems.
You're not using the Ripper Dog stats, thank God.
Probably not. Okay. Okay, he rolled a 1 on his damage die. Does he got pluses for it? 1. You take 2 damage.
All right.
Okay, Korg's turn. I need to look at his character sheet for a brief moment as he comes into range.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What do we got? Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Like it. Once per scene is on turn action, gain a bonus main action, blah, blah, blah. Good lord. All of that's a nightmare. Oh, and he can't be flashed by the floodlights. What a world.
Good to know.
Okay.
Enhanced reflexes. Got that Sandevistan.
All right. I'm going to assume Docent is going to get in the way or be positioned in such a way to be the biggest thing in the room. So he will open with combat shotgunning the mech. So I need to look up how armor works on a modular armor real quick to see if it can even be harmed. Blah, 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 blah. Where's the damn armor stat on here? Armor. Where are they? It's always hard to find stuff. Plating. Does soak. Okay, what does soak do?
Soak gives you like a stack of extra hit points.
Okay, it's not damage reduction. It's a hit point pool.
Yep.
Good. That's excellent. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, so yeah, let's have Korg roll. He doesn't have a very high to hit. That's a miracle. Oh my god, no, yeah. Wait. Oh, he just does. Holy shit, got a 20 on a 14.
Boy.
Oh boy.
Okay.
That means he gets to roll a trauma die, right? What's the shotgun's trauma die?
1d10.
Oh, 1d10. Yeah, okay, there we go. What's the power armor's trauma rating? Does it have a trauma rating? Can it be traumaed? No, it gives the wielder +1 trauma target. Okay. So her trauma target is... Man, I should have laid this out a lot better. Oh, well. Oh, so she has... What's the baseline trauma target?
6.
She gets +2 from the armor, so it's 8, I guess.
That was good.
Is that how armor works? Just ups your trauma target?
Yeah.
What kind of plating does she have?
Yep.
Basic plating, which gives you +1, and then she has a thing that gives her another +1.
She cannot be harmed by TL3 or lower weapons.
Let me check if Korg's weapon's TL4.
It's a shotgun, right?
It's... You don't know what he might have.
It's an operator shotgun.
Yeah.
And also a shotgun implant.
It's not an implant. It's just a gun he has that's been modified. But yeah, I didn't write down that it's tech level 4, so it is just a combat shotgun. Huh. I guess nothing happens. It just goes into the power armor. That's his turn. It's your guys' turn now. Psych, main action, he shoots one of you guys who are soft. He gets a second action once a scene. Who's the weakest among you? Harold? That's Harold.
Yeah, it would be Harold.
What's your AC, Harold?
18.
Yeah, psych.
Hi, Harold. Nice for you to drop in for this final session.
I got +6 on 11. I only got a 17. Is there a way for him to claim you? No.
Shock damage is only melee weapons, so...
I was talking about him shotgunning you. Hell yeah, But no, he missed you by 1. Fun fact.
I maxed out my mutations, and one of them is Regenerator, so I automatically stabilize mortal wounds.
Nice.
How that plays, like, to clear, I'm not sure how that plays out exactly. If I get shot to death, do I just keep 1 health point? Just am I still standing, or am I on the ground until I can heal?
Who knows? But you didn't get shot by the shotgun, and now it's all your turns.
Does
Well, we'll
Zet
find
have,
out.
a comrade edge or whatever to let Korg reroll?
No, he doesn't have something like that.
French, Okay.
Well, shall we take our shots?
Take your turns.
Okay, I guess Ron can open up by trying to shoot a cyberdog.
Yeah, I would get rid of the drones that are remaining first. The 1.
Okay, I rolled 15 to hit. What's the trauma rating on the cyberdog?
Basic level, like just a basic trauma rating, whatever the standard is.
6. So I
6.
did hit it. So that's 36 damage on that. The cyberdog.
That cyberdog is gone.
Headshot.
Yup.
All right.
Doggy, what now? Anyway.
All right, I'm going to take a pot shot at Korg. 19 again. So that's a 23. That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll do.
What's Korg's trauma rating?
Let me see here. His trauma target is 9.
Yeah, I can't make it even because I roll a d8, so I cannot make it.
15 carats. Homer when he's giant and gold-plated.
12 damage.
12 damage? Significant. Does he have a way to brush it off? He does. No. All right, he'll just take 12, so he's down to 28.
And that brings me down to 3 rounds left in my magazine.
Now, to clarify, is this sort of thing where if I give myself an advantage, I can deal extra damage to a character, or not in the system?
There is called Swarm Attack.
Ah.
How does that work?
Okay.
Isn't that Swarm Attack just dealing multiple attacks?
No. So, all right. Swarm Attack. Where are you? Each assailant takes this action against a target in range of their current weapon until up to 4 have done so. When the final participant has taken this action, one of the mob may elect to make an immediate melee or ranged attack against their target, getting a +2 to hit, and +1 to damage for each surviving attacker, up to a +6 or a +3. Damage does not add to shock, cannot drive the attack's damage over the maximum usually possible for the blow. But shock from this target, even if it's too high AC.
Okay, so this is Swarm Attack as in we're the swarm swarming one person. So if four of us do an attack, a fifth, let's say the NPCs can do extra bonus damage to it. Got it.
Yep. So if you guys join together with one person, they can get a bonus 2 damage.
I don't think that's worth it considering the potential of one person's source of damage.
Yeah. I think this makes more sense for the NPCs to pile on top of Korg rather than waiting for other people to damage. But in this case, I'm just going to go charge him with my sword, go at him with my sword.
Into melee?
Into melee.
Okay.
So he'll have a disengage to use his shotgun without penalty.
He has a body blade, Pete, and he's a strength character.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Again, we're going. The original question I asked was, I want to know if I can jump on top of him if that gives me any bonuses, because it doesn't sound like it does.
Only if you win.
Well, I mean,
only if I win.
You can grapple him.
Do you want to do that?
No. He's actually
a size category larger than you.
Yeah.
Just thinking. Okay, so hear me out here. I have explosive exertion. For one strain, I can basically buff up my strength to match anything an ogre-sized humanoid could do. And hyper contortion gives me a +2 bonus to all grapple checks. Grappling might actually not be a bad idea here.
Oh God. How does that work?
Okay.
But I'm not rolling any. I don't have any punch skills, so that doesn't I'm not quite sure either if it makes more sense to go for that or if it makes more sense just to keep stabbing him.
Let's keep stabbing.
Yeah, I have stuff for grappling here, and it's about opposed strength and punch checks, and you still have to hit first.
Yeah, in which case my punch is not going to be much help here because I'm a sword knife guy. So yeah, I'm just going to charge at him with the sword and stick him with the pointy end.
Go for it. AC 21.
Yeah. That's 19. Very close.
It was very close.
That does mean I do the 5 shock damage.
Ooh, what? So the shock AC counts as 10, right?
Yeah.
God, he just shock damage too. What a nightmare.
I went for shock damage, which I think is a pretty good pick in this case.
Shock is amazing.
There you go. You plinked him.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to sheath my sword and try to hit him in the head with the handle guard.
Okay.
Normal attack, just going for less lethal.
Okay.
E plus 10. No hit.
No dice. Who's next?
I think that's all of us, so I think it would be Docent and Indrid.
Zet will take the action he's not been taking this entire combat to do his thing. So the ground starts shaking, like really violently, and like barrels and dumpsters and containers all around start smoking and exploding really violently, and like little rockets start going up everywhere and detonating in the sky. Someone set off like a bunch of ammunitions for a bake-off and also fireworks, and also the ground's opening up like you're all on top of a hangar door.
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so like you can see people running around screaming. They're being like, set on fire by like, little fireworks and trying to put themselves out. It's calamity. All of the people you're here to save are like being completely like put in super danger. Over the intercom, you hear Zet laughing.
And then the opening theme to Evangelion starts playing.
I guess.
Anyway.
Perhaps. So that's the situation that's changed while the NPCs are going to take action, which means Docent is going to break to start saving people. Zet didn't know that would happen, but it's nice that it did. And Indrid Cold is going to bite his tongue and also now run in and try to start saving people because he is now stuck doing that.
Oh boy.
Which makes it Zet's turn. So here's how this played out. Zet ran up to you guys, fired a shotgun at the power armor, then a shotgun at one of you, and didn't really do that much harm. You all, shot and stabbed at him a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he basically ran up to you guys, made a U-turn, and started running away, yelling, Zet! Zet! As the ground starts shaking and fireworks start going off, and he just drops his belt full of grenades with the pins out behind him as he's running away from you. Zet is running. He disengaged. There are explosions going off all around. The grenades don't hurt you, though, because the power armor Dosenson has a little laser thing that just shoots grenades when they're active near you guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah, look it up. It's like the Skylight defense system. It neutralizes grenades and rockets and missiles. Not drones.
Nice.
I checked. So yes, you guys are on top of what looks like some sort of aircraft hangar bay, and the door is opening up, making the ground beneath you guys split in half like a crevice. And Zet's running. He's leaving. He's out. And you guys are covered in fireworks and smoke bombs going off. Pipes underground that look like they're part of the venting system start belching up fog machine smoke, like smoke grenade smoke, all around you guys, coating the place. There's lasers going everywhere, like a light show. It's distracting. Korg has cover now.
Yeah, we can't even shoot him if there's smoke grenades, if there's like the smoke screens in the way.
Yep. What an asshole.
Oh boy, so
they run. They're going to run. Unless you really, really, really want to re-engage Korg in a melee fight. The options are do that or start not falling into the crevice or start helping people who are being hit by fireworks and sometimes shrapnel grenades going off in like dumpsters around this place. It looks like Korg and Zet trapped this place pretty chaotically.
So wanna save the people, or you wanna run after him?
Well, honestly, thinking about Zet's MO, he's probably doesn't care that much that we took over this place, or at least, I don't know, it'll take a while for him to get his revenge, or maybe he'll get distracted by something else somewhere else. So I think we're fine letting them go.
Well, Aetherin is, I'm assuming she's on it. So she's tracking where he's at. So at this point, you and I can't do anything.
She's like, fingers to head. He's this many points away from my radar. He's that many points. He's that many points. Out of range. He's gone. I clairvoyantly watched the whole thing.
Yeah. let's get helping people out.
Yeah, I think we need to put out the fires and claim this place as our own. Yay.
You get these people evacuated from the place through the hole where Aetherin is, with like, an area set up for like people to be recovered in, that her and, Indrid and Docent set up when you're all prepping, which means the first thing these people see is Aetherin, a beautiful elfin woman, bigger than you psychic, who's all like, come this way. I know who you are. I'm making a connection with you because I'm a sociopath. And everyone's like super happy that this elf has sent in all of these heroes to save them.
Thank you, Taya, for saving us all and everybody that helped.
Exactly. Aetherin knows how to play a crowd. So, a couple hours later, like a lot of those fires are cosmetic. The smoke screen eventually stops belching out of wherever Zet had set up bombs or generators for it. You got the army base and a bunch of dudes.
Yay.
And a bunch of salvage. Sweet.
Yay.
Sweet salvage.
Yeah. And time to finally try and understand what's going on in the Forbidden House.
Nope.
Oh, like the top floor?
I was thinking about the irradiated place.
Fair enough. Do we want to skip ahead? You guys moving the caravan in here?
Yes.
That's a good thing, right?
Proceed to there.
All right, the rehab caravan that you guys are with, the soldiers, the engineering crew, they get here. This is better than they could have expected. The 12 of them start getting to work, isolating areas that are like important, utilities, whatnot. And yeah, place has a lot of potential. Good walls, good stuff here to build up on. There's stuff probably in the airport they can get to. It's near-ish to the water. There's a river running nearby. There's that underground hangar they found, which is largely empty and scrapped, but it looks like, someone's been in there doing stuff. Looks like there's components of an old like air system in like an old like air vehicle in there that's just been, torn apart and gutted. So, salvage is salvage, probably stuff for the truck. They'll get into that top floor where Zet apparently was. No, just a server farm, burned down.
Oh boy.
There's no telling where Zet was. Further investigation is going to find that there is a VIP bunker under this place from the Eugenics Wars days that probably activated during Judgment Day, and it has a small nuclear generator. And it looks like Zet was trying to get to it.
Oh.
Do we have access to it?
No. Zet didn't get access to it, but he was using labor to try and like break through like the venting and stuff and like hollow stuff out and open up passages to get to the bunker, but he just didn't have the manpower.
Nor the
highly radioactive because he's going through the waste disposal areas.
Oh boy, that explains a lot.
Yeah, I mean they're the most vulnerable. They're the places no human would go through.
So what about the front door? Like, is there a way that we could get to cut through it?
The front door is probably the most armored, next to the rest of it.
That's probably not a problem for me. I can phase through things.
Sick. We'll have to deal with that at a later date. But yes, there's potentially the remains, or at least a good bit of infrastructure of a nuclear generator, which you could rebuild into an asset for this location using the fucking colony system.
Nice.
The settlement system. That first caravan will come in here and kind of fortify things, and then over the next couple of weeks, more people will show up in other caravans. Like trucks will ferry back and forth. You'll see more of the Riants and their families and their like non-combat members. Come on in. They'll start setting up
a place.
Yeah, there's like 300 people here.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it. You got your settlement. You got Majula.
Objective complete.
Yeah, it couldn't have turned out much better. They'll start pulling apart like the drone bay and stuff. Not like to destroy it, but just to like see what's in there. They'll set the power armor up on a rack somewhere to kind of just, have it stored, not just in a truck. And quarters are available because there are barracks. They'll clear that out. A lot of the horror stuff they clear up before the families get here.
That's a good idea.
They really fine-tooth comb it. Like, Acer has to go through the building and be like, skeleton in the vent, skeleton under the floor, skeleton in there, skeleton in there. And they get all those out of there so no one accidentally finds a skeleton and is scarred.
Finally, we'll be able to rest.
Sure, you don't want to leave him in there, a little trauma-built character.
No. Leave people be. People already suffer enough.
The settlement leadership doesn't believe in your education style. They have an alternative way of doing it, a more Montessori way. People are happy. I don't really have a scene of everyone cheering and doing an Ewok party, but like this place very slowly becomes a hub, like a thing that can actually support the people that have come into here. They're able to get like the utilities kind of up and running to a way that can support people. They brought their own equipment to purify stuff. There are some rations that were just never touched throughout this base that they're able to open up and hold off until they can get more renewable food in. They had already had gardens kind of started on that they brought in the caravans and stuff. So this place is establishing.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, it's at the very least, whatever one tech level below modern is, they've established that kind of infrastructure.
TL2?
Yeah, like blacksmithing and repairs, using a blacksmith to fix the wells on wheels and stuff, shoring up armor with tailors and tanners using hides. They got scavengers bringing in like modern tech, but they're just slowly working up the ability to like actually like mass make use of it in a way that's renewable.
Yeah, and we can all speed it up.
And plus, end of the day, if they don't have a gun, a spear has been the deadliest weapon on the face of the planet for like 4,000 years.
Yeah, just put some spikes around. It always works.
TL2 is Renaissance, so we can get like basic firearms like your revolvers, bolt action rifles.
Yeah, like you're not using flintlocks and shit. It's just like, they can't build you a brand new combat rifle. They could probably service your rifle with not diminishing returns, but not very easily.
Mm-hmm.
It's Renaissance level, but they know all about the tech after that. So they're just Renaissance level is where they're comfortable. It's their kind of conservation zone.
Yeah, like even like a smith with like an anvil and like basic tools can still make like an assault rifle. It's just
plus
quality of your bullets aren't going to be that good. Functional, but just not good.
Plus, guns are made to be easily field repairable. For some reason, war tech got really durable for a period of time from the Eugenics Wars to Judgment Day, and like all guns use the universal bullet pattern. The only real difference is the clips you load them into.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's easier to maintain your weapons than you'd think. But, you guys will settle in. Acerin will eventually, not Acerin. Injured Cold is eventually just going to leave.
All right, shake hands. Thanks for his services.
Yeah.
Looking forward for any future opportunity.
Maybe, he says. Maybe. And then he leaves. He doesn't even take the power armor with him.
You just leave it?
Thanks.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
The answer you'll get is Docent asked if she could have it, and he gave it to her without question.
Oh, boy.
The further story is Acerin asked Docent to ask him to keep it as a favor to Docent, and she did that because she follows orders.
Oh, boy. Okay. Makes sense.
So you guys have a suit of power armor. It's been keyed only to the homunculus.
That's fine. I think it's much better to have as an asset to keep the base safe. While
Yeah. Plus, you guys don't have the power cell renewability to keep this thing up as like a long-term thing. Like it eats pretty important power cells up.
Yeah, like Type B power cells just chews through them.
Type B runs stuff like your air conditioning and heater systems and water purifiers and trucks.
Be the equivalent of like a car battery, just
Yeah, just chewing through those like a generator basically is worth of like emergency power, just gone for like a couple minutes or a couple hours of use.
Yeah, just leave somewhere nice, somewhere visible. Put the plate. Don't unsheet me without purpose, and don't sheet me without glory.
Yeah. And Docent will just go back to doing every other thing she's better at than being in power armor, like medicine, civil engineering, digging holes, carrying heavy things, manual labor,
Psychological aid.
psychotherapy, physiotherapy, cooking, rationing, doctoring, surgery,
Thanks, Mom.
farming, crop rotation.
How much time are you talking in between like people get there? Like, are we talking like a month?
A month. It takes a month for all this to come into play.
Okay, so 4 weeks. I can do 4 mods roughly on weapons if we want to do that.
Perfect. Basically, between now and whenever we play again, someone make a note that there is a month worth of stuff you could have been doing before we came into whatever would make you go into a new session.
Pretty much.
4 weeks in between, so assuming that's enough time in a safe spot, that would clear out any trauma we might have had or any stress.
Yeah, shockingly, hearing a bunch of missiles and explosions go off did not bring things to this area. It didn't attract attention inward. Shockingly. Most people went, that's happening? Well, I'm never going there.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's not like a video game where you run towards the explosions.
Like mouth open, tongue flapping in the wind as you're like, yeah. People saw them like, hey, this is a place that used to be hit by a lot of explosions in the last 100 years. Hey, look, an explosion. I'm going to go anywhere but that.
That place sounds awful.
It exploded.
And it's still exploding.
That's not to say people are scared of this place. It's just none of the local things that would cause trouble are going to fuck with this place in a month, especially after activity starts there. It's like, nope.
Hard pass.
Yeah. So yeah, the inner camp starts to slowly come together. Walls are fixed up, things are brought online, people are settled in, gardens are started, farms are begun, medical tents are set up. There's more doctors here. There's more like people who are useful for a community that can just kind of settle in. And they're processing scrap, they're processing material, they're salvaging stuff. All sorts of things are happening automatically because this entire colony, this entire little settlements, they got so much to do. People are cleaning and painting, like non-coms, like children and stuff in the infirm. They're like cleaning stuff up, polishing, organizing, maybe just making things look nice. All the little things you need.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah. Your rewards are you get to be part of the community and like have a voice in it. That's the big reward here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, that's kind of why we were doing this of like, hey, you guys have a safe place now.
Yeah, and you guys now have a, resource space.
Home.
You guys have jobs now. That's a whole thing people don't usually get to have. You guys have a trade.
You mean I don't have to scrounge for my next meal?
Yeah. Yeah, they just got barrels of water.
It's not even irradiated that much.
No, not really, to be honest. They got purifiers set up.
Nice. I don't have to do my best Bear Grylls impression next time I want a cool drink.
Mm-hmm. Over this month, Aceryn kind of just goes across the entire campus using her clairvoyance and just like, oh, that's a mine. Nope, that's a mine. Nope, that's a mine. You guys find all the bear traps and mines that were left behind here.
So I guess the other thing I'm worried about, Korg and Zet. Obviously, I can't imagine they got as far. I'm of two minds here. On the one hand, they're experienced operators. They probably think, oh, nothing personal. Or they take it real personal. And I don't know which one.
Do you want to talk to Aceryn about it?
Yes, I do.
All right. Aeserin's hanging out in her much nicer quarters than anyone else has, with Docent waiting on her as the two of them chat about books, I guess. And she kind of looks down at you, even though she's sitting at kind of like eye level. She just kind of always looks down at people. Oh, yes, hello. You're the one that doesn't have a first name, right? You're just a title?
I mean, I do. It's call sign, whatever. It doesn't matter. Question for you. Korg and Zet, what is their MO? Like, are we expecting them to come back, or are they all business? Oh, lost this one. Cut your losses, bail.
To understand the answer to that question, you have to understand Korg's mindset a bit. I had a chance a few times, unfortunately, to absorb his perspective on the world and do a little report on it at one point. It was kind of fun. Actually, now that we're talking, my psychological profile of Korg and Zet in the field was used as the basis for their character development in the films they made. Just under your hat there, that was me. My version of the characters were a lot more curated.
Spicy.
A little more consistent. Zet was a little more likable. And we have to understand Zet's mindset. Zet believes, with full, unironic honesty, that whenever something goes wrong for him, it's because the Christian God is real and personally has it out for him. So when you see all his defenses in this base, or how he deals with operations, and something goes wrong, a guard spots someone drops something, an unexpected twist happens in the heist. From Zet's point of view, that's divine intervention, because Zet is so intelligent and so brilliant. That's the only thing that could keep dragging his life down and chain him to someone like Korg, his brother.
So Zet does not realize what a colossal cunt he is.
We don't really use the C word in the post-apocalypse, but no, he knows, and he thinks it's great.
Yeah, that's a merit badge for him.
Oh,
he was like, being cruel. He's like, yes, I know I'm cruel, and being cruel is tight.
Being cruel lets me get whatever I want.
He's an asshole, and he does not realize that his problems are because he's an asshole. He thinks, oh my God.
No, he realizes he's an asshole and he uses his advantage.
Like Zet was supposed to be a full orc soldier when they bred him out in the corporate war days, right? He's a runt. His genes didn't come in properly. He's all small and weird and goblin-y looking, and nobody likes him. And then Korg, well, he went through troll development and is a troll, So Zet is this tiny little monster. Korg's this big idiot who doesn't use his strength or power, and he has to corral Korg constantly. And the two of them scream at each other, and Zet seems to hate Korg less than everyone else in the world. But of course, whenever Korg screws him up, it's because God did that. Because Zet is the most important person in the world for God to personally torture.
Okay.
I don't know if you'd call that narcissism, but we call it operator syndrome. So you'll encounter with most standard unspecial operators a type of egomania. Well, they'll center their worldview solely around their uniqueness in the world, like an advanced form of main character syndrome. They'll think that they're above and beyond what the average person is, and that's why they don't die like the people they often execute in runs are like. They see everyone else as a background character, too unspecial to realize their potential. It's a significant personality flaw derived from the trauma of operating. But again, that only happens to stock, unmoored operators. People like me and my, associates, we were much more, better bred, better designed. I have the alloy design in me that just makes me a cut above them.
Of course. I mean, anybody looking at you would understand that.
Exactly. That's why there were so many movies and, videos and music videos done with me in them.
Obviously.
Yes.
Anyways. Yeah. Getting back to the main point of want to know if they're going to come back.
Coming back depends on what Zet wanted, and I don't think Zet wanted a nuclear generator in a bunker. I think he wanted that as a nice bonus for a base.
Okay, so
Zet's not the domestic type. He wanted this place for a reason, but it served a different reason. If this doesn't work, he probably went on to the other thing.
Okay, perfect. That's as long as he doesn't take it personal, and I'm not gonna wake up to that weird little grease ball licking my face in the middle of the night.
He takes it personally, but you're not the person he's taking it personally from.
God is.
Yeah, the Christian God.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we're just agents of divine punishment.
It's a bunch of people talked at once.
No, we're just agents of divine punishment.
Suckers that God kicked down a bowling alley to get in the way of his perfect strike.
Got it. I wonder how it would do if we convinced him that if we could find a functioning nuclear rocket and we convince him that he could give God the middle finger if he rides that sucker up at him. Is that?
He's not an idiot.
No, you're right. He's not. He's just
out of character. Korg and Zet settled down in a bunker where they were going to wait out the apocalypse, and then they found the bunker sealed up behind them from all the destruction of Judgment Day, which means Zet spent 100 years not in a safe bunker where he could plan his eventual rise to power and hone his skills and go out and scavenge all the best stuff from broken corporate offices. He spent 100 years trapped with Korg. And of course,
kill him. That's amazing.
God did that. Like like Death from Final Destination style intervention happened in his mind to cause all of those accidents to happen in such a way that he's trapped. So Zet would never go into a bunker without a way out now. He would never enter a vehicle that he didn't know he had control over or was serviced by him personally. He'd never go anywhere that he wasn't sure, like a cable would snap and a pane of glass would crush him, or like a doctor's office tank of like amnesia gas would go off and not let him know that he's being crushed by something, or an elevator might take his head off. He avoids everything that he thinks might be a vector for the Final Destination like cruelty of God.
Let's see.
Yeah,
it makes him quite mad.
Yeah, I can see why he's so paranoid about control now.
Yes.
Imagine spending 100 years besides a giant idiot singing the Doom song non-stop.
I don't know how they hang out when other people aren't around, but it can't be healthy.
Oh, boy.
Now, other out-of-character thing, I'm going to give you a quick little scene to give you a perspective into Zet's mind. Zet's in that bunker. He has Korg around, and he's doing the whole Twilight Zone, it's not fair, there was time now. So he's like, I can't believe all this. So he'd be like, I can't believe everything I wasted, everything I squandered. I've learned better. Please give me another chance. Please, please, God. Just give me the chance to kill one more person, and I promise I won't squander it. I'll make it count. That kind of thing, where it's like, please, just give me one more dude to kill. I'll savor it. I didn't know that the last guy I killed is the last guy I get to kill. It's not fair. There was time now. There's going to be an apocalypse. There'd be so much chaos.
So much killing. Why can't I do the killing?
Yeah. And he's like, what? I missed it? I missed Judgment Day and it all? I don't get to do any of it? 10 billion, 8 billion people died in 10 years and I didn't get one of them?
Man. I want my purge, damn it. I prepared so well.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, think of all the chaos he could have caused, all the places he could have robbed, all the revenges he could have gotten, all the madness he could have indulged in, and he got none of it.
He wanted to go Kurtzer so bad he could not.
Yeah, so it's like, I do anything to just get the chance to kill one more person.
That's not bad, Korg.
Well, there goes any sympathy I might have had.
You shouldn't have sympathy for Zed. He's a Shadowrunner. All Shadowrunners are like this.
Absolutely main character syndrome.
Except for Adrian, because she's obviously perfect.
Well, superior breeding is, superior breeding breeds superior people.
Of course. I mean, I don't even know how you can deign to be among us lowly baselines.
I know one experience that would compare to what I experience every day, and it was this book called The Diary of Anne Frank. It really resonated with me and my struggle.
I don't know how you get through it. I mean, really, it shows how even more how amazing you are.
I truly am the greatest of you all. Get the fuck out of my room. So yes, Zet might not come back with a vengeance, but I don't know, he might come back because he needs something. Hell, he might trade with you guys. Why would Zet care?
I still would like to put him, out of character, I would like to put him down at some point just because.
I'm sure you would.
Yes. That's the whole bit for this guy is he wants to end awful, horrible cyborgs, crazy cyber people that are out there.
Doesn't get much crazier than Korg and Zet.
Yep. Cyber psychosis hardcore.
Yeah, I guess. Probably on top of the Shadowrunner of the operator syndrome.
So we need to start prepping.
Yeah. You took Korg down to half life because you had him in an open field shooting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was more built. Those guys are more built for corporate offices, not an open military based shooting field.
I mean, you kind of said it yourself last time. It's like they're operators. We tried the scalpel, that was not going to work. So it's time for a baseball bat,
right? And like, yeah, hey, they weren't super prepared for all of that. Even though Zet tried his best, he was preparing for normal people. He wasn't preparing for like people to be rushing in with unique setups.
He wasn't expecting for other operators.
Yeah, but he did have an escape plan in place and he did get away, so like that counts.
Yeah.
We'll call it a
Fair
draw.
enough.
Skin of his teeth is still teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to try and find him out next time, and
could be based on why he's here. If you know why he's here, you know how to track him.
Yeah.
I mean, none of us have program. Anyway, I hate to go ask Aceryn again if she could like get an idea where to track him. If she got any idea of like where he's going next.
She wouldn't. She'd need to know actual things about him. She's not a savant about reading Zet. She just, knew him for a while and worked with him.
Yeah. For now, the best we can do is understand this place, explore a bit what's happening.
Talking
here.
about them reading books, I just imagine Aceryn on her table when you came in and she was reading with Descent had like Infinite Jest and Finnegan's Wake on it. Like the most pretentious books possible, House of Leaves. They're not pretentious, but books people say smart people read.
Yeah.
Pretentious is the word. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know anything about that, obviously.
That kind of shit. But that's it. You guys got a base. You guys solved it. You guys know the Korg and Zet are a future problem, a bad dream to deal with.
Yep.
Yeah. You know who's going to deal with? Future me.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, now you can build up a settlement and start making decisions about how it's going to go, what it's going to do, how it gets resources. You got, an amount of scrap the settlement can use by scrapping things that are useless even for you guys.
Drilling those civilians into shape.
Oh, yeah, those guys are definitely not combat people. They're definitely like civilians. They weren't good for anything anymore.
Well, be laborers now.
I don't think they're even good for laborers until a little time goes by. I think they're just part of the non-useful population that every settlement has.
Yeah. Educate people, get them to learn how to work the land, work a rifle.
Exactly. But that concludes that.
Heck yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay.
There we are. So I guess we wrap that up then. So I was Devin.
You there?
Will.
Weirdness Magnet.
And Zanes.
And this is sponsored by Nobody. Signing off for season 1.